So, how did you two meet each other?
Man, this the only time I'm gonna be completely honest with y'all.
No, we met at Comic-Con.
Come on. Shut up, man.
No, I remember.
Listen,
no, I remember.
listen. I was.
This is
Shut
what
up.
happened, bro. We was at the. What was it? What was it? Was it the Marvel? I think it was the Marvel. It was like we were meeting the Spider-Man, and I saw this man. I was like, oh, John, yo, that's at the time his name was Big Money C, right?
My kids was there. I was there with my kids. That's all I gotta say.
He wasn't there with no kids. I saw him there. I was like.
So before you started your music careers, what did you do?
I worked at Wendy's.
Could you please speak up?
I said I worked at Wendy's.
Where?
I worked at Wendy's. I made like $3 an hour. And I said I couldn't take it no more, man. I quit. I kicked my manager in the head. I quit. I kicked my manager in the head. And I threw like 6 chicken nuggets at the guest. And I walked out.
I mean, where I even started, I was a dentist, you know, help kids, make them get them pearly whites, you know. That's pretty much it. Then I got fired for.
I'm sorry, you were a what?
I was a dentist.
A dentist? Yeah. I didn't even know this. You was already making paper, man.
Yeah, but I got fired for licking the kids' teeth.
So earlier you said that you would show us your process of making music.
Yeah,
You're gonna do that now?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go. All right, man. So let me show y'all the writing room while we get all the writing done, man. Come on, man. Let's go. Hey, man, what you writing in here, man?
Hey, you know, I'm just writing some bangers, you know.
So what you writing?
I ain't started yet, but you know, I'm about to. That's part of the process, you know what I'm saying?
Why are you writing?
I'm a dentist.
All right, I'm gonna just show y'all the studio, man. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, so this is the studio. So I write all our raps, you know what I'm saying? Y'all wanna hear some? Y'all really wanna hear some? Should they? Okay.
Okay, give it to him.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Give it to him.
Yeah, I'm in the stoop. Yeah. All right, that's all y'all get. Yeah, that's all y'all get, man. You know what I'm saying? That's all they get.
Y'all can't handle it.
And show 'em your turn though. Hey,
I got you.
this boy cold. He even colder than me. Hey, put the camera on me, man. He even colder than me.
Watch this.
I wouldn't lie to you.
Watch this. Watch me. All right. Hey, look. Fill me up.
Speak to him. That's what I'm talking about, boy.
That's it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's all y'all get, man. Y'all just gotta wait till the album out.
Coming out very soon. Just wait.
Triple platinum, quadruple platinum, whatever you want to say. Anytime platinum,
Infinite
man.
platinum, bro.
That's life.
That's life.
Alright, what are you most hype about this year? What you most prepared about?
Oh, we all know what I'm most hyped about this year.
Yeah, man, have you started recording yet?
Yeah, I've been recording.
Oh,
Man,
thanks
how
for the-
long?
2 minutes. I just started.
Oh.
Cade, you go first.
I'm hyped for the movies coming out this
Answered my question. Alright,
Honestly,
what movies though, Cade? What movies?
Fast 9. For sure.
Okay, get out of here. Get this kid out of here. Get him out
It's
of
coming
here.
out this year?
Come on, Cameron.
Get out of here.
It's coming out this year?
Yeah, it's coming out this year. You sure? I thought it got delayed.
I gotta see that. I have to.
Alright, what else? What other movies, Cade? Is that it?
I don't know.
Man, you a boring person.
I'm also ready for All American season 3.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, my gosh, shut up.
Man, screw that show. You know what show I'm ready for?
Better Call Saul. Darth, is that all you excited for? What are you excited
Some
for
more
this year?
grownish. Cause bro, they coming back. Bro, I watched episode 9, bro. I don't understand how they ended on a good note. But like it's filled with tea, bro. Like I don't got
He froze.
tea, but I got water on me. So
Yeah. I said everywhere.
Alright,
bro.
you guys know what
bro,
you guys are gonna make fun of the movies that I'm excited for this year. But number 1 is a movie that I've been waiting for 10 years. Ghostbusters Afterlife, bro. I don't care.
Okay, I forgot that one. That was.
I don't care what you say. This is Ghostbusters 3. I'm excited, alright? I'm gonna be the first one at the before everyone. Yeah, Ghostbusters 3. We're gonna ignore
I
that.
thought they had more.
We're gonna ignore Ghostbusters
No, we don't
2016, not that garbage trash movie. We're gonna
No
ignore.
females. We got the female one.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
the female one. It's not bad because they're female.
Facts.
It's
No,
that's not
I
the
didn't say
reason.
nothing about it. You the sexist one, so you gotta defend yourself.
Alright,
I'm not
I'll
a part of
defend
what you
myself.
say.
It is not because they're female, alright? Let me just get that out of the way.
Not the actors, it's the movie.
It's the movie, it's the story, the visual effects look like plastic. What else? The ghosts look dumb, they're just blue and stupid looking. There's no distinct, you can't like distinctly tell which is which, because they're all blue. And then, the second movie that I'm excited for, which is coming out in March, Godzilla vs. Kong, bro. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. Godzilla vs. Kong, I've been waiting for this movie for 6 years. I'm out of here.
I gotta go because my laptop's gonna die.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Ew.
See y'all. Bye.
Hey.
As many of you may know, Joe Biden's inauguration happened a bit over a week ago, where many skilled people gave some very nice and motivational speeches. But one speech stood out from the rest, and that was Amanda Gorman's The Hill We Climb. This wasn't necessarily a speech, but rather a poem that Amanda had made, and trust me when I say it was a good poem, because it was good. It was even arguably better than Joe Biden's inauguration speech itself, despite the fact that they talked about the same things, the same topics, the same issues, all that. Gorman's poem was just way more powerful than his speech. Here, let me cut to one of my favorite parts in the entire poem.
Successors of a country and a time where a skinny black girl descended from slaves and raised by a single mother can dream of becoming president, only to find herself reciting for one.
As you can see, it's just, I'm literally at a loss for words. I don't usually get emotionally moved by this, but this poem was extremely motivational for me, because it just shows us that we can do better than what America is acting like right now. I mean, Gorman's able to talk about America's past, its present, and its future in the most descriptive and, might I say, beautiful way, in the span of about 5 minutes. I mean, that's literally ridiculous, especially because of the fact that she's only a couple years older than us high schoolers. Teachers, on the other hand, well, there are some teachers twice as old as her. Well, I personally really liked this poem, and I liked going over it in language arts class. Shout out to you, Miss Ollinger, or Ollinger. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good week, and if this isn't the last segment in the BUC Show, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the BUC Show. Make sure you guys wash your hands, keep your masks on, unlike what I'm doing right now, and social distance. And my gosh, am I getting tired of saying this. Anyways, have a wonderful Thursday, Broncos. Peace.
Hello everyone, I'm Mason, and today we're going to be going over the top 10 Disney/Pixar movies. Coming in at number 1, we have Remember the Titans. Remember the Titans is about two schools, which was one black and one white, and they integrated. And the football players were sent to a training camp for 2 weeks, and when they came back, they realized that the city was in turmoil due to the forced desegregation of the schools. But as the season progresses, the team's success calls the community to accept the changes. Coming in at number 2 on the list is The Lion King. What would the list be without the movie Lion King in it? I'm not even going to explain The Lion King. Everyone's seen it. If you haven't seen it, you live under a rock. And yeah, The Lion King, number 2. So number 3, we have The Incredibles. The Incredibles is a classic, but The Incredibles is about the super family that has powers and they super family. Coming in at number 4, we have Toy Story. I didn't know whether or not I should put Toy Story on the list, but it's just such a classic and was so popular that I put it on the list. Obviously, Toy Story, we have Woody and Buzz and all the other toys, and it's Toy Story. Everyone knows Toy Story. For our number 5 spot, we have Up. I don't need to explain. Look at this kid. Look at this kid. Wherever I'm gonna put him. Look at the kid. Look at the kid. Exactly. Okay. Number 6, we have Finding Nemo. If you don't like Finding Nemo, die. Finding Nemo is such a good movie. Basically, a clownfish named Marlin lives in the Great Barrier Reef and loses his son Nemo after he ventures into the open sea despite his father's constant warnings about many of the ocean's dangers. Nemo is abducted by a boat and sent to a dentist office tank. We all know this part. We know the whole movie. There's that weird, creepy girl. She freaks out and stuff, and that's the best scene in the whole movie. And that's Finding Nemo. Number 7, we have Cars. Now, Cars is one of my all-time favorite movies. It's such a good movie. For those of you who are lame and haven't seen Cars, it's about a car named Lightning McQueen who is traveling to California for a dispute of the final race of the Piston Cup against the King and Chick Hicks. Lightning McQueen accidentally damages the road in a small town called Radiator Springs and is sentenced to repair it with Bessie, which is this thing right here. He becomes friends with the tow truck Mater, the world's best backwards driver, and that changes his values while staying in the small town. He loses the race because Chick Hicks hit the King off the road and the King like flipped 30 times, and Lightning McQueen was a good guy and pushed him to the finish line. I mean, yeah, that's Cars. Number 8, we have Monsters Inc. Everyone has seen Monsters Inc. Let me just say, we all hated Randall. He was so annoying. Basically, the monsters power their city with the kids' screams, so they scare the kids, and the kids are toxic to the monsters, but Sully and Mike find out that the humans aren't actually toxic. Came out in 2001, everyone's seen it, that's Monsters Inc. for you. Coming in at number 9 is Air Bud. Technically, this is an 11 movie list because there's Air Bud and there's Air Bud Golden Receiver, which is the one where he plays football. But basically, Air Bud, the original movie that came out in 1997, is a dog that joins the basketball team and he's super good at basketball. Basically, the dog, which is now named Buddy, becomes friends with a basketball player that's too shy to play basketball, that just likes to play him basketball alone. Learns that Buddy likes to play basketball, and it's just an all-around really good movie. Almost the same thing for the football version, which is Golden Receiver, which came out a year later in 1998, which is a kid named Josh learns he has a good throwing arm and tries out for the school football team and learned that Buddy the dog can make really good catches, so they become unstoppable. So the final movie on the list is the classic Tarzan. Tarzan's obviously about that guy who was raised by gorillas and discovers that he's a human. Tarzan was a small orphan who was raised by an ape named Kala since he was a child. He believed that this was his family, but on an expedition, Jane Porter is rescued by Tarzan. He finds out that he's human. Now Tarzan must make the decision as to which family he should belong to. It's Tarzan. Everyone's seen Tarzan. That's why these are the top most popular famous movies that everyone's seen. That's all I have for you today, Brookwood. Here's the list right here of the top 10 most popular Disney movies in my opinion, and the most famous and the best ones. And that's all I have for you today. Enjoy. I don't know. I got nothing. Nothing's enjoyable anymore.